वेलकम टू ऑल। आज हम आपके सामने क्वेश्चन लेके आए हैं टीचिंग ऑफ प्रोज या पेडागोजिकल एनालिसिस ऑफ प्रोज। टीचिंग ऑफ इंग्लिश के अंदर ये क्वेश्चन है, आपका इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन बनता है। इंट्रोडक्शन। नो वन कैन आंसर वेयर व्हेन एंड बाय whom the work of writing was started and which genre of literature first came into existence. But with the development of the society, literature also got started getting its final form. Now we read and teach literature in two forms, prose and poetry. At school level, teaching of prose is thought easier in comparison to poetry. The reason behind is that the teachers and students find it simple and easy to translate prose work into English or from English into mother tongue. According to Coleridge, prose is the best words in their best order. Aims of teaching prose: to enable the students to write properly, to enable the students to get sufficient listening practice, to enable the students to speak fluently and correctly, to enable the students to read properly, to enhance the vocabulary of the students, to enable to understand English properly, to make the students interested in English literature, to give practice of silent reading, to enable the students to read with good speed, to help the students in developing writing style. तो ये क्या है, ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ऑफ टीचिंग प्रोज। टीचिंग को आप पढ़ाना चाह रहे हो क्लासरूम के अंदर, तो आप कुछ ऑब्जेक्टिव लेके चलते हो, कुछ गोल्स लेके चलते हो। तो ये हमारे वो ऑब्जेक्टिव हैं, वो एम्स हैं कि स्टूडेंट उसको ठीक ढंग से लिख सके, उसको लिसनिंग प्रैक्टिस, उसकी सुनने की उसकी प्रैक्टिस कराई जा सके, फ्लुएंटली वो और करेक्टली वो बोल सके, प्रॉपरली रीड कर सके, वोकेबलरी उसकी इम्प्रूव हो, इंग्लिश को वो अंडरस्टैंड कर सके, स्टूडेंट्स इंटरेस्टेड इन इंग्लिश, और जो इंग्लिश लिटरेचर है उसको उसके अंदर इंटरेस्ट लेना शुरू कर दे। टू गिव प्रैक्टिस ऑफ साइलेंट रीडिंग, read with good speed, to help the students in developing writing style. Next, ways of reading prose. There are two ways of reading prose: silently or loudly. Silent reading, as it sounds, it is that reading in which noise is not produced while reading. This type of reading is meant only for that particular person who reads. Silently, जिसमें कोई साउंड ना हो और वो पढ़ा जाए. This reading is a fast reading and very helpful in creating concentration and better understanding. At higher secondary and college level, a lot of books are required to be read. Therefore, silent reading is required. Second, loud reading. It means reading a book creates sounds. It is very useful at primary and lower levels, as a child learns more by listening and reciting than reading silently. It its second benefit is that when a student reads, his pronunciation, speed, way of reading, and face impression, etc., come to the knowledge of the teacher. After knowing the deficiencies of the students, the teacher can remove them easily. Moreover, loud reading helps other students in developing their listening ability. As it is said, a good speaker is that who is first a good listener. After discussing both the ways of reading, we can say that both are important and has their own advantages. Reading may be done intensive. The intensive reading lesson means reading the textbook thoroughly and word by word. पढ़ने के दो तरीके और हैं, एक इंटेंसिव रीडिंग और एक्सटेंसिव रीडिंग। इंटेंसिव रीडिंग क्या होती है, जिसके अंदर हम वर्ड टू वर्ड किसी टॉपिक को, किसी पॉइंट को पढ़ते हैं। द लर्नर इज नॉट टू रीड इट only for understanding but also to know and understand its structure, vocabulary, and sequence. Steps for intensive reading. First, model reading by the teacher. First of all, the teacher should make a model reading of the passage. While reading, he should be he should care and uses correct pronunciation, stress, and face expressions. A teacher is a model, and students imitate him in walking and talking style. If the rise and fall of tone of a teacher is correct, the student's use of rising and falling tone will be correct. Second point, silent reading. Students should be asked for silent reading of a passage for give to 10 minutes. After reading, the teacher should evaluate their understanding in the form of question answer. Next, loud reading. The students should be allowed to read a part or passage of the lesson loudly. It may be asked from individual student or three or four students at a time. If the students commit some mistakes regarding pronunciation speed, they should be rectified by the teacher. The teacher can use following steps for better results of loud reading. First, direct relation. To create direct relation, the teacher can use the objects for the words. Explanation of English. The words which are difficult and for students should be simplified by the teacher. Next, explanation of important instances. The instances and reference used in lessons should be explained to the students by the teacher. Next, use of mother tongue. A teacher might find it difficult to explain few words in simple English. To explain and make the meaning of clear, he may use the mother tongue. It sometimes give better results. Next, homework. What has teacher taught and how much the students grasped? There can be evaluated through homework. Next, extensive reading. In extensive reading, the stress is not on linguistics. The main aim is to give general understanding besides pleasure and information. It also creates interest of a student in reading. The following steps may be used by the teacher. First, introduction. The passage which the students read in the class should be clarified and introduced by the means of questionnaire and statements by the teacher. The teachers may also use suitable teaching aids. Next, explanation of difficult words. The teacher, before the reading by the student, should give the meaning of difficult words contained in the passage. Reader, after giving the meaning of difficult words, the students are asked to read the passage in due time. Next, comprehension questions. After reading, the teacher should ask simple but related question of the passage paragraph from the students. If they don't give complete and appropriate, the teacher correct their answers by adding ideas. Summarization. The students may be evaluated by setting them the task of summary of the read and learned passage. Besides, in writing, they may be allowed to express orally also. Next, pedagogical analysis of prose lesson. First point, Preparation. English is a foreign language and Indian students find it difficult, so teachers should try to motivate students to study the lesson. Under this, the following items are to be considered. First, teaching material aids. The teacher should use the various teaching aids so that he can make the lesson interesting for the student. Previous knowledge. The teacher should know how much knowledge students always have regarding the lesson so that the teacher can give new knowledge by linking it to their past knowledge. Next, introduction. The teacher has two purposes: to bring the past knowledge to continuous consciousness, to attract students' attention to new subject. Statement of aim. Psychologically, the learner should have a clear cut objective before him so that he can strive to achieve that. Therefore, the teacher should state the aim. Next, presentation. This is the main part of the lesson. The following sub steps should be followed for presentation. First, model reading. This model reading should be done by the teacher. Its purpose is to enable the students to know the exact way of reading, so the teacher should try to read with correct pronunciation before doing model reading. He should give instructions to students regarding opening of the book and attention. While reading, he should not absorb himself completely in the book. Second, pronunciation practice. Before the loud reading, there should be the pronunciation practice. The selection of words for pronunciation practice should not be on the basis of meaning but on the basis which are pronounced or can be pronounced wrongly by the students. The words should be written on the blackboard one by one and get practice. Next, loud reading. This reading should be done by the students. Two or three students should be asked to read aloud. Other students should follow in their books. The following points should be kept in mind in this regard. Error of pronunciation must be corrected at the end of the reading. बीच में किसी बच्चों को टोकना नहीं चाहिए पढ़ाते हुए. At the end of the topic, pronunciation must be corrected. Students should be asked to keep the book 1 foot away from the eyes. All students should sit in the proper position. And next point is explanation. The purpose of explanation are to clear the meaning of the typical words, to make the comprehension of the passage easy. Next, silent reading. This reading is done by the students. The purpose of it is to enable the student to read silently. For a good silent reading, the teacher should keep the following instruction in mind. The lips of pupils should not be moved. The whole class should be quiet. The teacher should supervise the whole class. Next, comprehension questions.